Yo, what's up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA here for you today on Saturday, December 30th, 2023. We have NBA player props, spreads, predictions here for you today. We got 4 picks, like a great value bets for this Saturday NBA slate. As always, I'd just like to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys check us out on social media as well, at Straight Fire Picks, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, for more picks, content, recaps, ladder challenges, stuff like that. So be sure to check us out there. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. I'll have a link down below in the comment section and description for that. Completely free. You get access to more picks, research, chat, stuff like that people post. Definitely take advantage of that. Like I said, absolutely free to do so. Now, without further ado, let's do a recap from yesterday, guys. I'm very happy to do so because we brought out the broom, guys. We love to see it. We got the 4-0 sweep. Absolutely great day in the NBA yesterday, guys. We cashed Damian Lillard over 24.5 points. He cashes that pretty easily. Sadiq Bey over 21.5 PRAs. He finishes in the mid-20s, played 25 or 26. 76ers minus 1.5 spread. A little bit of a sweat for sure, but they end up getting it done. And finally, Nikola Jokic under 26.5 points. Absolutely easy, guys. He finishes with 19. The Nuggets get blown out. He scores 4 points in the second half. We love to see it, guys. 4-0 sweep. Unfortunately, we missed our ladder day 1 yesterday. We did put out a ladder challenge. We missed by 3 Durant points. Was really feeling great about the ladder, and then Durant just couldn't get there. But we got the 4-0 sweep in the NBA. We love to see it, guys. We're going to look to do that again here today. We got 4 new picks here for you today. Let's get after it. Now, one thing I'll quickly say, I haven't really been advertising it too much, but we do still have our Straight Fire MVP program if you guys are interested in that. It's just $3.99 per month. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel in that way. You also do get access to our picks early if you guys are interested in that. I post up the research for Straight Fire MVPs. Basically, when I'm done with the research, I post it up on YouTube in the community tab for our members. So you can take advantage of that if you guys are interested. Like I said, it's also a great way to support the channel. So if you happen to do really good on one of these days, and you're like, Steve, I'd like to leave you a little whatever, that's a way of doing that. You absolutely don't have to do it, but if you are obliged and you want to do it, you can do that. It's the cost of about a coffee, so it really doesn't cost all that much. But like I said, it is there if you guys want to do it. There's a join button down below for that. So, and on our homepage. Without further ado, you guys aren't here for that. Let's get after our picks today. Let's get right into our picks here at number 1. We got the Philadelphia 76ers money line once again. Plus 102 odds here on FanDuel versus the Chicago Bulls. You guys know I had to take this again. Especially for plus money versus a Bulls team that, in my estimation, especially without Vucevic and Levine, is going to really have a tough time, I think, versus the 76ers team. I just think as a team, they're just better. 76ers have actually won the last 7 meetings here in Chicago between these two teams. And I see that going down. I see that being 8 basically today, obviously. Key injuries, you do have Joel Embiid once again out. Vucevic out, Zach LaVine out. So big injuries from both sides, really. But the 76ers, guys, 10-5 on the road against the spread. 2-2 against the spread. And straight up with no rest. So, I was looking over their slate because I was, concerned are 3 players going to play them, thinking about Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, and DeAnthony Melton. And they've all played in all the back-to-back games on the second end of a back-to-back. So they should all be playing, which was really my only concern. Because I believe if they're playing, I think the 76ers really should win this game once again. I just see them, like I said, as the better team. And, obviously for guys like Maxey and Melton, back-to-backs I don't think are really too big of a deal for guys like that. So I think they can get this done here on the road. They've been very good on the road. And overall, the 76ers, guys, I just trust them more as a team. Their coaching, just everything about them, how they play together. I trust that. I love what they did last night. They battled back in the fourth quarter. They were down 9 points, battled back. Led by Patrick Beverley's energy off the bench there. So, I think they have guys like that. They have some grit. They have some toughness where they're kind of built to play a little bit on the road, right? They got that, that Philadelphia toughness, which you like to see. And I think versus the Chicago team here, guys, which I just, every time I see the Bulls, I'm like, they just, last 4 games here without Vucevic, they're 2-2, blowout losses to the Pacers and Cavs at home. Wins over the Spurs and Hawks. Now, the Hawks win isn't bad, but like I said, getting blown out by the Pacers and the Cavs at home. I could see that happening, honestly, again today here with the 76ers. And for plus money, guys, I'm not going to turn that away. So, love it there for our number one pick, guys. Going Philadelphia 76ers money line here versus the Chicago Bulls. Plus 102 odds here on FanDuel. Okay, and at number two, we're going with LeBron James under 25.5 points here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Minus 115 odds here on BetMGM. Yeah, so this is the second day in a row I'm fading a star. So obviously we faded Jokic yesterday and it worked to perfection for us. And honestly, I could see James finishing with a similar line, somewhere in the upper teens. And most of that is just due to this matchup. Timberwolves first in defensive efficiency, first at home in defensive efficiency. They're a terrific defensive team this year. One of the big reasons for the 23-7 start, they have an outstanding defense. And really, if you look at LeBron James lately, he's really been more facilitating more. We've seen him get 7+ assists in 7 straight games. So if I was going to play anything on LeBron as far as an over in this game, I might look at his assists. His assist line is 7.5. He's honestly been blowing past that. I believe he had 7 in one of the games in his last 7. He's either 1 or 2, and he's been getting like 10, 9. He's been really actually consistent getting assists lately. So, obviously, if you guys are looking for an over, I would look more at that. But I still wouldn't play it, honestly, because I think this defense is really good. I think LeBron's going to have a hard time. He is banged up. He's a game-time decision listed with a knee injury. So, it's hard to imagine him, dropping 30 on the Timberwolves today. I just don't see it happening. He's under in 6 of his last 10 games, 6 of his last 10 on the road. And 6 out of 11 games under versus the Timberwolves as a member of the Lakers as well. So, I like the fact that we have positive trends in our direction and a very good matchup. I think anytime you get those two things working for you, it's usually, obviously a solid play, something I love to look at. So, love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. We're going LeBron James under 25.5 points here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Minus 115 odds here on BetMGM. Okay, and at number 3, we got Lauri Markkanen over 24.5 points here for the Utah Jazz. Minus 105 odds here on DraftKings. So actually our trends aren't good on this one, guys. Lauri Markkanen, 4 of his last 10 over, 3 of his last 10 over at home. So why do I like it? Most of it is like really recent. Last 4 games, he's posted 26, 30, 31, 24. Starting at his form back as a star that he had last year where he was just very consistently scoring in the upper 20s and really showing you what he could do, when it's kind of left to him. And he's obviously been terrific. This is a good matchup for him as well. I love the matchup here with the Heat. Heat allowing the 10th most threes on the year. We know Markkanen loves to shoot the threes, averaging 10 3-point attempts per game over his last 4 games. So that's a big thing for me. Honestly, Markkanen's game is obviously a lot at the 3-point line. He could do a lot more than that, but he loves to shoot the 3. Heat allowing the 9th most points to small forwards. Like I said, this is a top 10 matchup for us. With Markkanen rolling right now, returning home, I think you're going to start to see him really start to assert himself here in the middle of the season, really start cashing these lines. His line has been consistently going up over the last week, and I think for good reason. We hopped on it, I believe a few weeks ago when it was like 20.5 or 21.5. It was actually in the ladder challenge we did, and he cashed for us. And honestly, I still, especially in a good matchup, I like him to get 25 points. I really do. His minutes have been going up as well, which we love seeing that. Anytime you get your minutes working, your shot attempts working up, your 3-point attempts working up, those are all good things in a good matchup. And as a member of the Jazz versus the Miami Heat, he's 2 out of 2. Both games last year, he posted 38 and 29. So he absolutely blew past this line, averaging 33.5 points per game in those 2 games. So, like I said, it's still pretty much the same type of matchup here with the Heat. They don't defend the perimeter particularly well. They didn't last year. They're not really doing it again this year. So I think Markkanen here can eat and cash this line easy. So love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. We're going Lauri Markkanen over 24.5 points here for the Utah Jazz. Minus 105 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and finally at number 4, this is one, honestly, guys, this one absolutely lit up on the board. As far as trends, history, matchup, this has a lot of good things obviously to work for. I mean, most of them do, but there's different things we look for. But this is just a strong trend play. We got Buddy Hield over 19.5 PRAs here for the Indiana Pacers. Minus 122 odds on FanDuel. Now, if this goes to 20.5, perfectly fine playing it there as well, guys. I think it's a great play in that range as well. He's 5 out of his last 5 to this line, 5 of his last 7 at home to this line. 4 out of 4 versus the Knicks as a member of the Pacers. So we love seeing that. The big thing, though, in this game is Bruce Brown is once again out for the Pacers. And when that's the case, Bruce Brown is 3 of his last 3 for the season without Bruce Brown in the lineup, obviously, which is very good for us there. Knicks here are also on a back-to-back, guys, so his defense could be tired. I definitely like it anytime you could play a team on a back-to-back as far as a player prop in this particular vein. So, once again, good matchup we mentioned with Markkanen. The Knicks also, don't defend the perimeter particularly well. They're allowing the 9th most threes on the road, and that's a big strength in Buddy Hield's game. He loves to shoot the 3, so obviously look for that to happen. I think Hield could absolutely light up the Knicks from 3-point range. That's obviously what we hope happens. And 19.5 PRAs is really reasonable. I love these PRA lines in the 20 range. They give you a lot of opportunity to cash. He hits a few threes, you're already feeling pretty good. He's really been pretty consistent across the board, though, grabbing rebounds, getting assists, doing that kind of thing. Hield has been, like I said, fairly consistent across the board in points, rebounds, and assists, which is why I love taking his PRAs today. Like I said, with this matchup versus the Knicks at home, I think Hield could eat in this matchup once again. So love it there, guys, for number 4 pick. Well, Buddy Hield over 19.5 PRAs here for the Indiana Pacers. Minus 122 odds here on FanDuel. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. We are actually almost there. You guys have been killing it lately. I appreciate all of your guys' support. We may also be posting up a ladder challenge later, so look for that. May also be posting an NFL video later for the Lions-Cowboys game. We'll see. If I'm able to do it, I will certainly do that. So be sure to look for that and pay attention for that. Like I said, it may or may not come, just depending on time and if I'm able to get it done. So I appreciate all of your guys' support. You guys absolutely rock. Had a great day yesterday in the NBA. Let's keep that rolling today. We got 4 new picks. Let's make it an 8-0 run. We're on a 4-0 run right now. Let's make it 8-0. That's obviously, would love to see that. So appreciate all of you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.